Harley Quinn, 16. Obviously, Philip's not. This is a like 2/3 of this is a flashback origin story for Sam, whose villain's name I'm completely forgetting. It was like Guilty something. Final. I don't know. I don't remember the villain's name. I know her name is Sam. I just don't remember a secret identity. Because I don't think it even says it at any point really in this issue. Or if it does, I'm just missing over it because she's not in costume for this issue. To be fair, the flashback is basically it's in Harley's younger days, back when she was still, evil, back in the Jester outfit. And it was Sam as a cop. Harley's been arrested, and they've got a transfer duty, taking her to Arkham. And unsurprisingly, on the way, Harley breaks free and crashes the van, and it kills Sam's partner when in the crash. And she's very suspicious because, like, hey, she was checked, she was clean, she was in handcuffs. How did she possibly get out? And is kind of putting it together that, something's not right here. And then she overhears, one of her bosses kind of talking, being like, yeah, we're sticking to the story. She got a bit of a concussion, so we're kind of playing it off with her. So there's no need to go any further. But basically, overhears that, yeah, it was a payoff. The Joker paid them off to get Harley out, basically, before she got to Arkham, while it was easier to escape. And Sam in hospital kind of goes to the other guy who was in the van who survived, but was basically gets double the payout now because not everyone did, and goes and just chokes him in the hospital. And that's her villain origin, and why she hates Harley so much, because Harley inadvertently killed her partner, or indirectly, by causing the crash. And that, and she's like, oh no, she's a murderer, and now she's here and all free, and yeah, whatever. It's I don't care about any of this stuff. I don't think she's been a particularly good villain. I didn't think I didn't think the reveal was that good. It was kind of really obvious who she was the whole time. I don't think this is a particularly unique origin. It's it's fine. Surrounded by a lot of really rough Rosmo art. And I say it's 2/3 that. The other third is just kind of some present day scenes of Sam and Kevin kind of talking and going through this, because she's telling the story to Kevin, trying to explain things, and Kevin's like, I still think we're going to have to go to the police and turn you in. And Sam's calling him a hypocrite because he used to work for the Joker, and and now, yeah, sure, he's reformed now, but he was actively on board with Joker's evil shit, whereas Sam has at least always been against that. And then Harley just shows up, and the final page is Sam seemingly shooting Harley. And by that, I mean it shows her pulling out a gun and shooting it in Harley's direction, but we don't actually see anything. I'm assuming, for dramatic irony's sake, that she shot Kevin by mistake, because she does seemingly actually care for Kevin. So that will be the obvious twist, not even twist, but the obvious resolution to this is that Kevin got in the way of the bullet, and Sam will feel guilty that now she's responsible for killing someone she cares about. And yeah, I can already see where that's going. But yeah, it's not a good issue again. Rosmo has a lot of really slanted panels. I don't know what it is about Rosmo, especially in this Harley book. I don't know if he thinks it makes it feel a little bit kooky, kind of just gives it that off-kilter feeling to make it feel like a Harley book. But instead of just straight boxes, there's just a lot of tilted angles, and they don't serve any effect. They just make it slightly more uncomfortable to read. It's really irritating. Yeah. I'll give it a 3.5.